Hey everybody, AZ Badfish here, and welcome back to PrimeCraft Season 2, and I am out here at the Mushroom Island where I have spent several hours now dumping water buckets over a lot of it. I'd say, I don't know, probably got about half of it done at this point, maybe 2/3. It's not the quickest thing in the world, so I kind of want to bring you guys in and show you real quick just kind of how I've been doing it. And the first thing I've actually got to do is come around to the edges here, and what I'm looking for are these grass blocks here, because what this means is if we look at the biomes, see right now I'm standing on this this mycelium, so it says my biome is Mushroom Island, but if I hop up here, this is Ocean Biome. And that means that mobs can actually spawn on these blocks. So we want to remove these so that the whole island is mob proof. And is that going to fill back up? Maybe if I do that. Nice. Nice. So that's the first thing you got to do. And then you've got to come around and, well, let's actually make sure there aren't any more around this giant hill here. I don't think that there are. Kind of come up here. Alright, I think we're good. So you start from the top, and I know that there's a lot of different ways to do this. I actually think it was Izuma who recently showed, well, maybe not recently, but in his Hermitcraft videos, he's doing the same thing, and he kind of showed his whole process. But he built this crazy like line of cobblestone where he was controlling where the water falls on there, like with one water source, so that it would be easier cleanup. But I gotta tell you, the way that water works in this game is kind of strange, and I feel like the frustration that I would feel trying to force the water to go the way I want with his method is a lot more than how annoying it's gonna be to clean all this up. So yeah, like normally, you know, if you were just on a super flat surface, you would put the water bucket and it would go an equal amount, like 8 blocks in every direction. But when you're on uneven surfaces like this, it basically takes the path of least resistance, so you get a bunch of stuff like this, where like you would think that this water would continue flowing over here, but it's not going to. And as far as I know, there's no real way to do that. So how I've been doing it is just starting at the top of a hill and basically just putting water buckets everywhere. Eventually, you'll get a section where you might have a spot where you can pick water up. I don't have one up here yet. And in those cases, it takes a while to go back down to the bottom, get some more buckets, and back up to the top. But anyways, you guys probably don't want to see this, so it's not the most interesting thing in the world. I just wanted to show you guys quickly, give you a little update on how things are going out here. It's funny, the more I flood the island and the smaller the patch of mycelium gets, the more packed in these mushrooms are. There's so many over here. There's so many. Look, they're even swimming out in the ocean. I think there's another couple over here. Yeah, this is just silly. I might have to do something about this. You guys should probably look away. Okay, so I think I'm done. I've got water now covering pretty much the entire island. And yeah, not pretty much. I've got water covering the entire island. I am a little concerned. I have been doing a bit of flying around, and it does seem like every time I take off and fly around, I find another like single block of mycelium, but I haven't seen one in quite a while, and I think we're doing pretty good. We're kind of getting to where we're about ready to start removing the water. I have even been like coming around and checking these tricky parts, like this type of stuff, where you know, water will fall down, and like sometimes you'll get a block of mycelium like in a place like this, and you can't actually see it from the top while you're out flying around. So you've actually got to get down in here and look. See, yeah, here's one right here. See that? Bam. That could have messed us up entirely. So stuff like that is still around, and I've got to make sure that we get all of those before we actually remove the water, because otherwise the mycelium will start spreading again. And I'm sure that's going to happen. but I'm trying to reduce the chances of that as much as possible. So while I've been doing this, I've been thinking about how I want to remove the water, and I think the best way to do it is probably sponges, because otherwise I'm gonna have to put down a ton of blocks and place a ton of blocks, and yeah, that's the downside to doing it this way, of course, as opposed to as I mentioned earlier, where you have like one water source up there, and then you do fancy stuff with like cobblestone or something to force it to fall where you want it to, so you only have to clean up a couple of water source blocks. But yeah, that seemed like it would be too frustrating for me, so I went this route instead. But now we've got to clean up this water, and I think, as I said, the best way to do that is probably going to be sponges. Of course, the issue with that is that I don't actually have any sponges. Luckily for us, I happen to know where there is a nearby ocean temple, but let's get a little prepared here, because what I want to do is I want to fly into that place and I want to get going right away. So I want to be prepared in advance. So let's go ahead and get some stuff out here. I've got some night vision potions, some water breathing potions. I don't think any of these other potions are really going to be needed. We'll grab some healing potions. We'll go ahead and grab 3 of those just in case. So let's get sorted out here. I must have grabbed 4 of them. Alright. And then, now that I've got that stuff, can clean that up there. Put these away. I want to grab, hopefully I have enough. 51 slime blocks is okay. I was hoping for a few more. Maybe we can make a couple more here. Right. 9 times. Yeah. So let's grab this out. Yeah, 54. Not a lot. So as I said, I was hoping for more of those, but that's not that big a deal. Hopefully we won't need too many of them. So my plan is to fly over there. It's not that far from here, and we'll hopefully be able to break through the ceiling of the ocean monument before the what do you call it, mining fatigue kicks in. So we need to go to the north, which is that way, correct? Okay, let's go do this, because it's not very far from here. In fact, it's part of the reason that I picked this island, is because just off to the north, just past where the render distance comes in, you can see another mushroom island. And then just past that, let's go ahead and get this ready. We got this ocean monument right here. So if we fall in, oh, okay. All right, so I broke the ceiling, and that's really all I could hope for. Let's drop down in here. Oh, kill this guy. Man, he was right in our face. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, geez, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right away. Potions quickly. And okay, we're okay. We're okay. Let's water breathing and night vision. Okay. Ow. Thorns on this thing, man. Ow. Okay, no big deal. We're okay. Man, I'm gonna go through so many potions, I think. I did not think these guys were that tough. Yeah, I guess that's my bad on that. There we go. He's down. First guy is down, and we get a sponge. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to make a safe zone in here. So I can put some stuff down and have a spot where we can breathe and not really worry about that type of stuff. Well, that That didn't do anything. Well, we got our water breathing potion. We got some other stuff. I'll go ahead and drop my ender chest here. Let's pull out a spare box. And let's put in... Let's take the elytra off. Let's put this on. We'll put the elytra in here. And that's probably all we'll need to put in there. How do I have all these water bottles? Oh, probably from drinking them underwater. Alright, let's... Since we had so many problems just now, let's grab a few more of these. Alright. Let's get our slime blocks on our hotbar, and let's start figuring out where we need to go. Alright, so I know I need to find the more open areas, but I can't find any. Ooh, here's a sponge room. Nice, I didn't even have to go kill anything. Let's take note of this. Alright, so I think this is kind of the bigger open space that I was looking for. Yeah, here we go. Come here, buddy. Come on, sword, do something. Ow. Aha. Easy peasy. Alright, I think, oh. Nope. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, ow. Okay. Okay. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. Okay, I think the last one is coming up close. I think he's over here somewhere. That's fine. Yep, there he is. Ow! Okay, let's eat some food. Eat some food! No problem. No problem. We got this ocean monument before our first potions even run out. Nice. Alright. So now all we gotta do is wait for that potion effect to wear off. Or, oh, nope, the mining fatigue, and it just ran out. So that's awesome. So I think we're doing pretty good now. We can head back to that sponge room we found and then keep looking around. Hopefully there's another one. No. Aha. Here's a sponge room. I don't know if this is the same one. Do I just punch these normally? Yeah. Don't need a special tool or anything. No, I don't want to click that. Oh, I don't even have my night vision on. How did that happen? I think that must have been the same sponge room I found earlier. It doesn't look like there's another one, which is unfortunate. Excuse me, fellas. But we can get the gold out of here. Which is kind of cool. Got plenty of dark prismarine. Lots of guardians in here. Ow! Leave me alone. Nope. Oh, I'm turned around. I keep coming in here. Ah, well, there's the outside of the temple. Nope. Ah. Alright guys, so I've been here for a little while. I did not find another sponge room. I am out of water breathing potions because apparently I accidentally had both water breathing potions on my hotbar, which is how I how I ended up with not drinking a night vision potion and I'm missing a water breathing potion. So that's not very much fun. But I did manage to get 33 sponges, which, you know, it's not a lot. I was hoping for a few more, but that should be at least enough to get us started. Let me go ahead and clean this stuff up, and then we will head back out to the to our mushroom island. Let's see if we can find a good place to take off. Oh, all right. Maybe if I grab some of this. Ow, stop it. Stop it. Nope. Alright. And we take off. Nice. Okay. And as long as we're headed south, cool. So, we should be back there in just a second. And you'll be able to see it from far off. You're like, wow, yeah, there's a lot of water out there. Yeah. So, I guess what I'll do is maybe just take this a piece at a time. I know in the last episode, towards the end, I talked about how I was going to carve out trenches and separate them into sections, and I tried that, but the amount of digging it would take to actually make it so the mycelium wouldn't spread is just... I'd basically be digging ravines through this whole thing, and then we just have to fill them back in. So I opted to not do that. And we just flooded the whole island at the same time. As far as I know, all of the mycelium has turned into dirt now, which is good. That's what we want, right? That's why we're doing this. So, I think if I just maybe start doing it in sections, you know, I don't have to actually section it off. I can just remove the water from like this section of the island, and then you know, like, yeah, see, like this was a mycelium block, but I had to come down here and make sure that it was turned into dirt. Yeah, there's all kinds of caves and stuff in this island, but yeah. So I think what I'll do is just come through here with some sponges. We'll have to cook them and dry them out first, of course, and we'll take a look and see how that does, and we'll probably have to AFK a bit just to check for mycelium spread. But as I said, I've like triple and quadruple checked most of this island, and I don't see any more. Excuse me, it's early morning. I don't see any more mycelium blocks anywhere, so I think we're in the clear. Yeah, so I'm gonna get up on top of one of these mushrooms, I think, and set up some furnaces and whatnot, and get ready to go. Alright guys, so just in time for a beautiful sunrise here. I've got the sponges all dried out and stuff cleaned up, so I guess we'll go ahead and get going on this. You know, I was thinking about doing this in a time lapse maybe, but I think it would just not be a very good one because of the size of the thing and how long it's going to take me to do this, and having to stop in between every so often. It would just be so much editing. Plus, we're already running you know, kind of long in this video, so we'll just go ahead and probably do most of this off camera, but we'll do a couple, because I want to point out a couple things. Like, I don't want to waste sponges on stuff like this, where there's just one block right there, so I'm just going to use a block of dirt there to remove that source. And see, that would have been, this is kind of single block I'm talking about, like how the weird water just runs down like this. This was mycelium block that I found while I was flying around, just because it's, the water is so weird. And that, of course, is part of the reason why I'm not sure how well these sponges are going to work, because I'm sure you guys know that when you get, you know, a water source that's like one block away from another water source, when they flow into each other, they create a source, which is how you make an infinite water source, and why this whole top is one solid non-moving piece. So I'm not sure. I mean, obviously it's better than like out in the ocean, right? Because sponges are basically useless there. As you put one down, the whole area fills in again. That's why when people clear out their ocean monuments, to build farms, they have to like break it up into squares and stuff first. So yeah, we'll just plop one down right here, and yeah, that removed a pretty nice big section actually. So what happens if I come over here? Nice. And then that water that was being caused by these to flow down will eventually stop, but we can remove that one. So yeah, this is this is pretty much what I am going to be doing for the next probably several hours, because I'm going to have to take my time with this. Like, whoops, I don't know what just happened there. But yeah, as I move this stuff out, I am going to be double checking, triple checking, making sure that I have not uncovered any mycelium blocks, and any places where I do, I gotta make sure that I dig them out with the trusty old green machine here, so we can save it in case we need it. Not that there's not a whole nother island just over there. Alrighty, I think we're good to go. I've cleared out all the water. I did come across a few patches of mycelium that started spreading, mostly because there was like a piece underneath like one of these low-hanging mushrooms like that. But yeah, I've cleared all that up. I haven't seen any more spread around in quite a while, so I think we're pretty much good to go with this. We are ready to meet up with the other primers and figure out exactly what it is we're going to be doing out here. But I think that's all the time I've got for this episode, you guys. So if you liked it, leave me a like, leave me a comment down below. As always, the links for the other primers are in the description. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content and you don't want to miss any. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.